So, we open with a vibe check montage. Minoru is narrating like he's in a documentary, comparing his current magical isekai life to his old life on Earth. He's claiming he didn't hate the old world, but let's be real. It was a grind for grades and social status, just like everywhere else.
Flashback time. Minoru admits his biggest issue with Earth wasn't the homework, it was the fact that he had zero ops. He was down bad for an opportunity to flex his power, but instead of fighting supervillains, he was stuck chasing low-level hoodlums. The man was suffering from success before he even started. Cut to the high school days, where Minoru is playing his role as the ultimate NPC. Akane Nishino, looking like the main character she thinks she is, tries to interact with him by returning a printout. Minoru hits her with the default, "Huh? Oh, thank you," response. Zero riz, purely intentional.
We're in the classroom, and Minoru commits a violation. He calls her Nishimura. Akane, who is literally famous and rich, gets pressed immediately. She tries to correct him, asking if he remembers her name after 3 months. Minoru pretends to lock in, claiming he knows she's the billionaire actress. But then he calls her Nishitani, and Akane absolutely loses it. She's screaming, veins popping, looking totally unhinged. Minoru corrects himself to Nishimura again, and Akane is so embarrassed she begs him to delete her outburst from his memory. Minoru is just sitting there, thinking she's a hater. Later that night, Minoru is walking home feeling lonely because nobody likes him. Cap, he loves it. Suddenly, he spots Akane getting kidnapped by 2 thugs. Most people would call the cops, but Minoru? He cracks the wildest grin you've ever seen. He finally found some motion. Cut to the warehouse. The bald kidnapper is yapping about ransom money and telling Akane she should stop walking home alone. He starts being super weird, mentioning her previous stalker incident. This guy is giving major creep energy and needs to be stopped immediately. Akane actually tries to fight back and lands a hit, but the bald guy does not take it well. He gets mad, calls her names, and raises his hand. Akane is looking terrified, realizing she might actually be cooked. Suddenly, the window smashes open, debris flies everywhere. And the kidnappers are flabbergasted. They start shouting, "Who are you?" into the darkness, because they haven't realized they walked into a boss fight. The camera zooms in on our boy in a ski mask. He drops the hardest and cringiest name reveal of all time. The stylish gangster slayer. The kidnappers are looking at him like he's insane. The cringe is lethal, but the confidence is unmatched. The bald kidnapper realizes he actually met this weirdo in an alley before. He tries to swing a bat, but the slayer is moving different. The speed difference is disrespectful. Bald guy is left with a shocked Pikachu face, realizing he can't hit what he can't see. Boom! The slayer lands a clean hook, and the bearded kidnapper has to give him props. He analyzes the stance and realizes the slayer has martial arts training. But then the beard guy pulls out a combat knife, thinking that gives him the advantage. Spoiler, it doesn't. The bearded guy starts flexing his resume, screaming about being a former soldier. Minoru's eyes light up behind the mask because he finally gets to test his build against a pro. The soldier rushes in, thinking he's about to end it, but he has no idea who he's messing with. Clang! The slayer blocks the attack with a crowbar. The soldier is shocked that a piece of construction equipment stopped him. Minoru starts glazing the crowbar, explaining how portable and sturdy it is, like he's doing a sponsored ad mid-fight.
The lecture continues while Minoru absolutely works this guy. He explains that a crowbar can be used like a tonfa. He's landing hits, kicks, and dropping physics lessons simultaneously. The soldier realizes the Slayer isn't just yapping, he's actually got hands. The soldier tries to stat check Minoru, analyzing his height and weight. He claims he's bigger and stronger, essentially calling Minoru small. He throws a massive punch, thinking one hit will end it.
While Akane watches in 4K fear, the punch connects or gets blocked, and Minoru has a moment of self-reflection. He realizes that in this NPC body, he physically can't keep up with a roided-out soldier. He admits the truth. He's weak. But then his fist starts glowing with main character energy.
Everyone in the room freezes. Akane looks terrified. The kidnapper looks confused. And Minoru is just standing there menacingly. The vibe shifts from street fight to horror movie instantly.
Minoru decides to stop playing games. He rips his shirt off, unnecessary flex, but okay, revealing a shredded physique, and goes full demon mode with glowing eyes. He declares, "I just need to get serious." The kidnappers are officially cooked.
It's a massacre. Blood splatters everywhere as the Slayer demonstrates the true power of a crowbar. He's critiquing his own form while actively destroying these guys. He's still not satisfied though, thinking he needs more grinding to be on par with a soldier. Perfectionist mindset. The fight is over. The Slayer walks away coolly, telling Akane to be more careful next time. Akane hears his voice, and the gears start turning in her head. She realizes the voice sounds suspiciously like the NPC from her class. Cut back to school. Akane is blushing and thinking about the name Stylish Gangster Slayer, which is objectively hilarious. She returns the printout to Minoru again, replaying the scene. Minoru hits her with the same NPC dialogue. Huh? Oh, thank you. In the classroom, Minoru calls her Nishino-san. Akane is shocked he finally got it right. But when she questions him, he gaslights her and tells her to forget about it. She's blushing hard now. She is absolutely down bad for the masked vigilante nerd combo. Minoru narrates that after that day, Akane started talking to him more. But then the scene shifts to empty desks. The clean classroom transitions into a blood-splattered ruin. The tone shifts from rom-com to apocalypse real quick. We jump to the present. Shadow is standing on a rooftop looking at a destroyed city. He thought the black hole would send him out in style, but instead he's back in his old world. But wait, Earth is looking completely destroyed. Shadow is confused because he remembers Japan, but he senses magic in the air now. Beta pulls up, relieved to find her boss. She ignores the apocalypse to glaze Shadow immediately, then points out that they aren't in their fantasy world anymore. Beta finds a nameplate that says Tanaka 302. She's freaking out about the alien symbols. Shadow, who can obviously read Japanese, just hits her with a yes and pretends his ability to read is part of his all-knowing wisdom. Beta is glazing him so hard for understanding the runes. Shadow confirms, this is Earth. Shadow drops the lore. This ruined wasteland used to be Japan.
Beta looks out at the destruction and asks what the heck a Japan is. The chapter ends with the squad stuck in a post-apocalyptic server. To be continued. So, we open in a ruined apartment. Minoru is raiding the fridge of some guy named Tanaka, but everything is rotted. Bro is disappointed he can't get a snack. He also swapped his slime suit for a hoodie to fit the post-apocalyptic survivor aesthetic. He walks into the hallway and spots a skeleton on the floor. R.I.P. Tanaka. Minoru starts inspecting the bones like a CSI agent, realizing this guy has been dead for years. Minoru is analyzing teeth marks on the bones, trying to figure out what beast cooked Tanaka. Enter Beta, who raided the bedroom and asks permission to wear some similar clothes she found. Beta comes out in a school swimsuit, claiming it has great elasticity.
Minoru has to explain that's for swimming, not surviving the apocalypse. He shuts it down immediately. Next outfit. Beta finds a bunny girl suit. She actually thinks the ear warmers are tactical gear for the cold. Minoru realizes Tanaka was a man of culture, but tells Beta it's too vulgar. It gets worse. Now she is in a dominatrix fit with a whip. She thinks Tanaka was a masked warrior.
Minoru is sweating, explaining that this gear offers 0 defense stats and was for specific activities. Minoru makes up some lore about training worthless pigs with the whip to cover up the cringe. Beta buys it completely because she glazes everything he says. Minoru concludes that Tanaka was a legend, but tells Beta to put some real clothes on. Cut to the streets. Beta is impressed by the concrete pillars. Minoru enters know-it-all mode, explaining electricity and power lines like he is teaching a physics class to a toddler. Beta thinks this civilization was super advanced. Minoru is internally stroking his ego, thinking, God, I'm so cool. Then Beta asks a logical question about why the lines weren't underground, and Minoru's brain crashes. He has no idea. Minoru starts yapping about Japanese aesthetics to save face. Beta believes him, but then she finds a newspaper and notices the text looks suspiciously like Shadow's secret wisdom cipher. Minoru starts sweating bullets. He realizes if Beta learns Japanese, she'll figure out his ancient wisdom was just him plagiarizing his old life. He needs to get them out of there before he gets exposed as a fraud. Minoru is shaking so hard from panic that he's vibrating. Beta asks if he's okay, and he lies, saying he's generating sonic waves to regulate body temp. She believes him immediately. The glazing is out of control. They walk through the destroyed city. Beta wonders what could wipe out such an advanced civ. Minoru locks in and says he has a theory. Minoru explains that the magic he saw right before he died in his past life likely caused this. Japan couldn't handle the isekai energy and got destroyed. They find a river. Minoru fills up bottles, claiming their trained stomachs can handle the dirty water. Beta catches a whiff of something nasty in the air. They track the stench to a creepy building. Minoru confirms the smell of death is coming from inside. Beta is confused about what a hospital is because apparently healthcare is a foreign concept to her. Minoru explains hospitals are just healing clinics. They find a massive blood trail leading to a room. Minoru thinks this is a clue to get back home. They find 3 fresh bodies. Beta analyzes the decay and says they died 5 days ago. Minoru realizes the math isn't mathing. Minoru deduces that since they died recently, the killers are still nearby. He tells Beta to brace herself because something is pulling up on them right now. A massive shadow monster with too many teeth appears right behind Beta. It's looking hungry, but Beta is already locked in. Minoru launches a punch, while Beta whips out a glowing weapon and slams the ground. They are absolutely disrespecting this creature.
Minoru lands a solid right hook into the monster's face, sending debris flying. But two more smaller beasts show up, growling like they want smoke. Minoru draws his katana. In one swift motion, he creates a giant X slash, nuking the area with lightning effects. No mercy. They realize they walked into a monster nest. Beta looks at the beasts and smirks, thinking these weaklings are the pigs Minoru liked to torture in his past life. Beta calls the monsters too weak while smiling like a psychopath. She and Minoru proceed to speedrun the dungeon, slaughtering everything in the room. Standing amidst the carnage, Beta declares that numbers don't matter. They are just built different. Beta compares the monsters to ones back home. She asks if these are the pigs. Minoru clarifies that the pigs were humans who liked pain, which shocks Beta even more. Minoru hears 3 people downstairs. Instead of saying hi, he decides to scheme. He tells Beta to withdraw so he can cook up a plan to act cool.
Cut to the floor below. A group of students is looking for their missing friends. Akane Nishino is leading the squad. She's determined to find them, even though the vibes are atrocious. Akane is crashing out with guilt, shouting about how they should have come sooner. She refuses to abandon anyone. Major protagonist energy here. The students are glazing Akane, saying they feel safe with her. They head toward the noise. One guy hears a drip and thinks it's a pipe leak. Spoiler, it's never a pipe leak. A massive dragon-looking horror drops from the ceiling. The unnamed students are losing their minds, faces stuck in permanent shock. The NPCs are screaming. Akane tells them to back up against the wall. She engages the enemy with a glowing electric sword, yelling, "Ha!" and looking absolutely feral. Flashback to Akane clashing. In the present, the NPCs are praising her for saving them. Akane looks up the bloody stairs, wondering who was fighting up there, realizing someone else has motion in this dungeon. So, Akane decides to lock in and go solo up the stairs, telling her squad to stay back. She drops the "if I'm not back in an hour, I'm cooked" flag, which is peak main character behavior. The squad is absolutely glazing her, calling her a savior and refusing to let her go alone. Akane is trying to be humble, but they insist on joining the party. She sighs, realizing she can't stop the simping. Cut to a creepy industrial hallway. It's dead silent, until Akane's intuition pings. She smells blood, and her squad finds a fresh trail. The vibes are immediately atrocious. Boom! They turn the corner and find a massive mountain of monster corpses, just a total graveyard. Someone absolutely disrespected these beasts. Twin Tails Girl is losing her mind with fear, but Akane is doing the math. She realizes there's no enemies left, because they're all dead in a pile. It's a river of blood, literally. Akane enters detective mode. She checks the wounds and sees clean cuts. She realizes no human squad has the motion to pull this off. It's too clean. The squad is analyzing the bodies. Some are crushed, some sliced. Akane realizes they were one-shot. She starts sweating, thinking this isn't a human, but a monster her brother is researching. Akane's imagination runs wild. She pictures a super monster and decides to name it Brutl. Kind of a cringe name, but we let her cook. Wait, plot twist. The squad finds 2 unconscious survivors in the pile. It's Minoru and Beta faking it. The squad is shocked they still have a pulse. The squad notices Beta's silver hair and elf ears. They think she's a mutant awakener. Akane sees them hugging on the floor and thinks it's a tragic romance. She decides not to separate them because she's soft. Akane looks at them and gets hit with nostalgia. She starts thinking about her own high school days and that stylish gangster slayer guy, Sid, who saved her. She thinks he's long dead. If only she knew. Cut to the Messiah base. Akane is getting scolded by her big brother, Akira. He's mad she went out at night. Bro is giving strict parent energy. Akane tries to defend her squad, but Akira shuts her down with logic. They start arguing. She blames him. He gaslights her about priorities. Tension is high until Yuka interrupts. Yuka, the doctor with the drip, steps in. She says she checked the refugee kids and the boy, Minoru, just woke up. Minoru is in the infirmary, acting confused. Oscar-worthy performance. Who are you? Where am I? Akane introduces herself as a knight. Minoru points out the school uniform, and Akane is dying of cringe. Yuka roasts her, reminding her she's 20 years old in a cosplay. Akane is not having it. The moment of truth. Yuka says the boy remembers his name. Minoru.
Akane freezes. She realizes it's the same name as her dead classmate. She tries to brush it off as a coincidence. Minoru suddenly starts screaming, "Natsume!" He goes full worried brother mode. Akane has to physically restrain him. The acting is top tier.
Akane explains that Beta's elf ears are a mutation from awakening, just like her own red eyes. Minoru pretends to be shocked. He's playing the oblivious NPC role perfectly. Enter Akira, the sus brother. He introduces himself with a fake smile
and says he'll treat Beta. Minoru asks to talk to her, claiming they communicate via gestures. Akira buys it, but he looks like he's scheming. The Nishino siblings leave. Minoru hits them with the blindingly innocent, "Thank you," smile.
As soon as the door closes, Akira calls them clueless kids. This man is so cooked and doesn't even know it. Akane asks Akira what he's planning, but he stays silent. Cut back to the room. Minoru drops the act instantly. He tells Beta to wake up. Beta wakes up and immediately starts glazing Lord Shadow. She's amazed he learned the language in 5 seconds. She is down bad for his intelligence. Beta is scribbling notes at mock speed. Sid admits he just made up the sibling backstory on the fly. Beta is absolutely shook by this revelation. Sid explains the plan. Beta plays the sick mute sister to gather intel from the inside. Sid goes out to explore. Beta realizes she's the spy. Beta's internal monologue is going crazy. She thinks this is 4D chess planned since the Black Rose jump. She pledges her loyalty again, thinking Sid is a god. Beta tries to use her new role to call him Oni-chan with max Riz. Sid shuts that down immediately. Please don't. He dips to get some fresh air. Sid stands in the ruins of Japan and stretches. He is vibing. He loves the smell of freedom. And is just happy to have dumped Beta on the doctor so he can solo play. Sid starts plotting. He realizes this is his old world and wonders how it got destroyed. He decides to LARP as the Mysterious Eminence descending on a ruined world. He is hyped. Akane catches him outside.
he immediately switches back to the stuttering, confused Minoru persona. Just looking around. They sit down for breakfast. Akane lore dumps about the base having electricity and food.
She talks about how hard her brother works to keep everyone safe from humans and beasts. Sid asks the big question: what happened to this world? Akane's eyes go dark. She prepares to drop the tragic backstory of the apocalypse. Flashback incoming. The video ends here, but the story isn't over yet. Like the video if you're ready for the next part.